Big Nick top 3. You have 19 options.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Cover 3, but cover 2 hard flat. Audible. Give cushion. Give cushion. Yes. Give cushion.
They're going to try and throw. That is caught by Lamb. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth.
Give cushion. Give cushion. Audible.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this ball incomplete.
Entering play.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 22 yards there, a first down.
Cover 1, Robert Chris.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Washington. And the Bears are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Robinson will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Robinson again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Desmond Ritter keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Well, we saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Entering play call formation. There are 9 categories. There are 7 subcategories. Option is set to close 8 plays. You have 6 options. I-form is selected. Option is page 95. Mike.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling your touchdown, Falcons! Cordell Patterson,
his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Play call, special teams, we have 6 options, kickoff left is selected.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. From the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Big McDollar, 4-3. 3 to 4. Dollar 3 to. You have 19 options. Cover 2.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
It's not the first time we've seen him get run up here during his rookie season, and in this case, zone coverage forced a mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
R1 button.
Straight ahead, Patterson. And some room to work. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Cross button. Back up. Square button. Circle button.
They'll try to run with Patterson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. Cordell Patterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
Entering play call formation. There are 7 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to normal 9 plays. You have 11 options. 46. Prevent. Big McDowell. 3 2. You have 19 options.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Caught out left side by Robinson. 2nd and 3. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like...
He's got a man, complete. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. He got 29 yards that time.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Back to throw again.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Deontay Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that will cut the lead down to 15.
You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Defend medium. Defend deep pass.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Entering play call formation. There are options. Right off. There are 7 categories. You have 11 options. 95 mic is selected.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Cross button. Cross button. Circle button. Cross button. Cross button. Triangle button.
Back to throw. McKee. He's got him in. Complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Running left. Here's Patterson. 150.
Entering franchise screen, you have 6 options. Resume is selected. Entering
on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Cross button. Square button.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Up. That's up. Circle button.
They'll run with Patterson. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Square button. Square button. Cross button.
They'll go. It's Patterson. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bears will get the football back.
Give pushing.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chin puts it in. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now Patterson to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Entering.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Cross button.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McKee, pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
3rd down. Here's Patterson. Room here to run. And he takes us all the way down to the Bears' 25-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
95 million. That's up.
Right back to him on 1st down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Triangle button. Up. Triangle button.
Again, Patterson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Flat. Cross button. Fade. Cross button. Triangle button. Cross button.
From the gun on 3rd down. McKee. Touchdown Falcons! Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Big nickel. Dollar. 3, 2. You have 19 options.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And now here's another interception. And you have have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Entering play call, close.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books.
Entering play call, close. There are 7 categories. You have 8 options. Power O is selected. Coach adjustments. You have 4 options. Keep pass catching option is set to balanced is selected. Entering player formation. AHP ISO. AHP stretch.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Backs up. Square button.
They'll go again with Patterson. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Square button.
Off-play action. McKee under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Big dollar. 3, 2. You have 19 options. Cover 2 men LB blitzes.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail. And my goodness, another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Square button. R1 button.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Square button. Up. Square button.
Give to Patterson, running to the right. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 14. 212 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. The Falcons on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Cross button. Circle button. Up. Cross button. Square button.
Here's Patterson again.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
There are 7 categories. You have 11 options. 95 might be selected. Square button. Square button. Cross button. R1 button. R1 button. Triangle button.
Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Joe Tryon. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Falcons on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Square button. Triangle button. Cross button. R1 button.
Looking to throw. McKee. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back sting 3, 0, back sting, cover 3 lock. Cross 3, 5, DB 5, edge blitz 1, 0 blitz. Back sting 3, cover 3 lock. Cross, cover 3 lock. Give cushion. Give keep half. Keep Peterson.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Washington's got it.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Cover 3 bus.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Brandon Graham in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
On play action, they'll throw. And now here's another interception.
Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie. Maybe a little rattle through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Here's a give to Patterson.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Triangle button.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage to the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Circle button. Circle button.
First and 10, it's Patterson.
And he stopped immediately there.
Entering play call.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Categories. You have 11 options. Inside zone is selected.
And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Atlanta, it's just their second win here in 11 tries this season.
And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington.
Meanwhile, for the Bears, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.
Selected. Receiving selected. Team Kai, Team Adol. Team Kai, Team Adol. Team Kai. Team Kai, Team Kai. Team Kai. Team Adol. Sub-selected. Team Adel. Team Adel. Team Kai. Post-game screen you have 5 options. Finish game is selected.